I saw another creator say that she puts glow-in-the-dark powder into her paint to get an awesome glow-in-the-dark effect. So we're going to put it to the test. I ordered this Let's Resin glow-in-the-dark powder set. It's meant for resin, but that's kind of what's out there. So we're going to test it with a variety of mediums. So we're going to mix it with glow-in-the-dark paints. We're going to mix it with just regular paint, and we're going to see how this all works out. So I'm going to put a little star on my paint palette here so that I know this row is the glow-in-the-dark paint, so that we can kind of separate and know which rock is getting what. So I'm going to use pink, purple, and blue because I just like that color combination. And each little powder bottle has a wider opening and then kind of a sprinkle opening, just like a spice bottle. And then I noticed it wasn't coming out, and I was like, oh, I bet you there's a seal, and there was. So you got to be smarter than the bottle. I kind of have no idea how much to put in here, so that might be an experiment for a different day, is how much powder makes a difference. But what I did notice is when I started stirring it up with a dotting tool is that it definitely feels gritty, and I'm not sure if that grit will dissolve or if, you know, maybe in resin it dissolves better because maybe there's like a chemical reaction that happens or something, but there's definitely a grit to it. So I could see that detail work might be a little tricky. It almost reminds me of what glitter paint feels like, kind of a fine grit glitter. So we're just going to mix it into all of our paints, and then I'm going to test it out on these rocks. So I've already primed with some Liquitex gesso, and then I'm also going to prime with the color paint that's going to be under each heart. So this is just regular paint. I'm going to do pink, purple, and blue just because that's what I do with glow-in-the-dark paint. It needs a base coat of the color just because it's kind of translucent. And so this is just my normal course of business that I probably wouldn't plan on changing, and that's why we're priming it that way. Another trick that I kind of randomly discovered this last Halloween is that you could increase the glow with glow-in-the-dark paint if you put it on thick. I did this test of trying to put it on like I do glitter paint with a dotting tool, so it's nice and thick. And it did make a difference, and it did add to the glow. I think I used a Deco Art glow-in-the-dark paint, an orange one for that, back during Halloween, and it definitely made a difference. So that is another thing I'm going to throw here to try and, you know, just maximize our glow. We're going to try and make these things shine. So I am putting all of the paint on with a dotting tool, and I'm starting with the glow-in-the-dark paint mixed with the glow-in-the-dark powder. So that is the first one I'm doing. They're the biggest hearts out of the test rocks. I didn't have any reason for going in that order, but this is just the order we're going in. So we're starting with the glow-in-the-dark paint and the glow-in-the-dark powder mixed together. And I can report that the grittiness did not completely go away. It was still there, you could feel it, so just going around the edges, being careful. And then this smaller rock, I am adding the paint that was just regular paint with the glow-in-the-dark powder mixed in. I'm curious how powerful this stuff is and if it can, you know, power through regular paint. My purple paint was just in sad shape. It was a little thick, so it had all these crazy lines, and I ended up needing to come back in with a brush to kind of even this out because it was so lumpy and bumpy, but that was my fault. It was the paint status before the powder went in. So I also got to thinking that maybe I should have tested all of the powders before I even mixed them in the paint to make sure that they all glowed. So here we're going to just kind of look at everything all at once. So you can kind of see that some of the powders are better than others, and this particular one is the purple, and if you noticed, the purple heart on the rocks also did not show up very well. So I'm actually going to go through and kind of mark these bottles based on how they glowed by testing the bottles, so that I know at a glance next time I want to come and do this which ones are better than others. Like there was two pinks, and one of them was kind of and it was the one I used, and then there was another one that was much better. So even though the rocks don't glow completely, like the one with regular paint didn't work very well at all, and then the purple heart, even on the glow-in-the-dark paint and glow-in-the-dark powder, didn't work very well, all is not lost. I outlined them with black Posca PC1MR, and then I'm going to put some Extreme Hologram glitter paint over them because they're a little lumpy and bumpy, and they're still super cute kindness rocks. They still have great color to them, still usable, and then I guess if it gets dark, somebody's gonna have a fun little surprise with a couple of these hearts. Then I had another last minute thought that was completely out of order of all of this, was to test just the glow-in-the-dark paints by themselves without the powder. So this one has just glow-in-the-dark paint and glitter. This one is the regular paint mixed with the glow-in-the-dark powder. And then this one is the glow-in-the-dark paint mixed with the glow-in-the-dark powder. The glow-in-the-dark paint held its own except for that purple. So purple just must be a tough color. And of course we know the powder mixed with regular paint was a bust. This is the glow-in-the-dark paint with the powder. That is definitely our clear winner for this test. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this glow-in-the-dark powder. I'm going to make some Valentine rocks, and for sure these will come back out around Halloween. Thanks so much for stopping by to watch, and I'll see you next time. Take care.